Hello, thank you for tuning in today. We are starting a new activity, which is our book club, and we're very excited about it. And today I'm going to introduce a new book. We're going to do the book club once a week. So if you want to pick up the book, you can pick it up on Amazon. We're going to start with the 4 agreements. Maybe some of you have read this book and some of you haven't. But like I said, you can get it on Amazon. You could get it as an Audible as well. I would suggest that you get both because this book you cannot just read it once. You have to read it consistently. I started reading this book a few years back. My uncle wrote this book, I would say around the 1990s. And I knew he wrote it. I had never read it until I had some personal problems and some depression, and I actually have my uncle on Facebook, and I would read his little posts. He had little positive quotes, and I used to read them, and then I thought, I never read his book. I'm gonna buy it. I bought the book, and I read it, and I was like, wow, my eyes just opened up, and it was life-changing. I think this book is worth $1 million, and it will help you. It will guide you. It's, like I said, it's life-changing. It changes the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that you see things. You see it in a whole different perspective, a whole different way. And so that's why I want to share it. It's a beautiful book. And I also bought these wisdom cards, and they have little messages in them. And every time we come back to our book club, what I want to do is read one for you. See what message it has. So I'm going to read the introduction first. Let me see. And it says, "Dear friends, I've written these cards to offer you a simple yet powerful code of conduct for attaining personal freedom and true happiness. There are 12 cards corresponding to each of the 4 agreements. Number 1, be impeccable with your word. Number 2, don't take anything personally. Number 3, don't make assumptions. And number 4, always do your best. These cards will help you transform your life as you recover the awareness and wisdom of your authentic self. With love, Don Miguel Ruiz." That's a beautiful start. Okay, now I'm going to put these cards, spread them out, and I'll pick one. See what message it has for us. Pick one. Okay, and it says, be impeccable with your word. And that's number 1. It says, realize the power of your word. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. It has beautiful pictures. Every card has a beautiful message and a beautiful picture. I absolutely love them. So I want to do this every week with all of you. So I'll put this one at the bottom, and when we come back, I'll read another one for you. I'll put these back in my little box. Okay, now for our book reading. I will start with a little message that says, it's a little quote. It says, "To the circle of fire, those who have gone before, those who are present, and those who have yet to come." We're going to start with the Toltec. Thousands of years ago, the Toltec were known throughout southern Mexico as women and men of knowledge. Anthropologists have spoken of the Toltec as a nation or a race But in fact, the Toltec were scientists and artists who formed a society to explore and conserve the spiritual knowledge and practices of the ancient ones. They came together as masters, naguals, what they called them, and students at Teotihuacan, the ancient city of pyramids outside Mexico City, known as the place where man becomes God. Over the millennia, the naguals were forced to conceal the ancestral wisdom and maintain its existence in obscurity. European conquest, coupled with rampant misuse of personal power by a few of the apprentices, made it necessary to shield the knowledge from those who were not prepared to use it wisely or who might intentionally misuse it for personal gain. Fortunately, the esoteric Toltec knowledge was embodied and passed on through generations by different lineage and naguals. Though it remained veiled in secrecy for hundreds of years, ancient prophecies foretold the coming of an age when it would be necessary to return the wisdom to the people. Now Don Miguel Ruiz, a nagual from the Eagle Knight lineage, has been guided to share us the powerful teaching of the Toltec. The Toltec knowledge arises from the same essential unity of truth as all the sacred esoteric traditions found around the world. Though it is not a religion, it honors all the spiritual masters who have taught on the earth. While it does embrace spirit, it is most accurately described as a way of life, distinguished by the ready accessibility of happiness and love. That is it for today, and I will come back next week and read a couple more pages, and I will read my little wisdom cards to you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Bye.